I always tell people this: if you have a dominating burden, stop the charade of the rest of your prayer and just take it to the Lord. Because whatever you try to do first, if it's a dominating burden, it's always going to interrupt. It's the elephant in the room of your mind. So just give it to the Lord. Start there. You have a dominating burden. If Christ himself were standing here today and he says, "What do you want me to do for you?" what would you say? Interestingly, the text doesn't say you only get one. It's not a genie, one wish, that's it, just one. And some of you have been around the block a while in terms of walking with the Lord, and so you want me to caveat this very quickly because you know that passages like James says, man, we ask and you don't get because what you want is simply to spend on your own pleasures. And so we want to make sure that we don't send people out saying, yeah, just ask whatever you want, you're going to get it. That's not how it works. In fact, you remember last week, Jesus is approached by two of his disciples, James and John. They come and they say, we want you to do anything that we ask of you, whatever it is that we ask. And amazingly, he uses the same sentence. What do you want me to do for you? And they ask for seats of glory and honor in his upcoming kingdom. They do not receive the seats. Instead, they receive correction. So it is true. Passages like 1 John chapter 5, this is the confidence we have toward him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. But I want you to notice something. Jesus still asked James and John what they wanted. And one of the reasons that he invites us to come to him with real desires that are not always refined and wrapping around his will is because he knows that time spent with him has a refining element to the desires of our heart, that over a period of time, our desires become more and more and more like his.